What's the best playground candy? Snack, even.
Playground candy or snack?
Playground candy or snack.
I remember thinking like I was so like cool and manly one time on the playground.
Jerky?
Because I had jerky. Exactly. I had like some Jack Link's peppered jerky in a container, and everybody else was like having their juice boxes, and I'm like, no, dude, I'm eating meat.
Pringles are pretty awesome. Pringles?
What flavor? What flavor?
All of them, but I'll say barbecue for the purposes of
ew. That's the flavor.
Fuck. Oh,
only cheddar.
Only cheddar. And a miss on the.
I'd rather have pizza flavor than that.
No. Oh no, and pizza flavor was actually good.
Are you picking,
pizza's okay.
I like.
I'm going sour cream and onion because
the problem with sour cream and onion is that
you're not an adult and you can't handle it. Yeah.
Sour cream and onion is amazing for like a third of a tube, but if you're a whole tube guy, you get burns and like you're injuring yourself.
Yeah, you have to play through the pain if you want to get to where I. If you want to get to where I. If you want to get to my way,
I don't know what Pringles. So Pringles, I'm pretty sure that the way they make Pringles involves like puree, like making potato powder and then pressing that into a
chip. It's not a potato chip.
Killed in the making of a Pringle?
Thousands.
This is fun.
In the eyes of the ranger.
Do you still know the theme song?
The unsuspecting stranger had better know the truth of wrong and right.
In the eyes of the ranger are upon you, watching every move you. Yeah, man. That thing's so catchy, everybody knows
when
that.
You're in Texas,
look behind you.
And then Chuck
That's by the ranger.
I never watched that show because that show sucked.
It was amazing. Don't talk about
those
it like
roundhouse kicks never ended.
Look at this. Trying for new leg PR. I will kill myself if I fail. Whoa.
Witness 441.
Yeah, that shit's
I like
absurd.
Funyuns. Funyuns were like when I was a kid. When I was in second grade.
Oh, okay. Not anymore.
No, I haven't had a.
Were you a fat little second grader?
No, I didn't get chubby until I went to like homeschooling, and like I was hanging around with dad all day, and like you just got access to anything because like I was a grown man, right? I had I'm working every day, and I had money to spend, and so I could buy my own fucking snacks when I wanted to, and so I got chubby doing that. Like there's some pictures of me like deer hunting, and I've got like the deer's antlers. I'm holding them up, and I got them big old chubby cheeks. I'm like 13 or 14 or something like that. Those were good times though. I really enjoyed those couple of years I was homeschooled. I should have just done the rest.
You should have just done it, but I need to get back to the pressing issue. I was trying to get us away from the fucking chips, man. I'm not going to let it happen, man. We're going to keep talking about chips. What other than Crunchers and Kettle Cooked are the premium chip for you? I remember like at the grocery store, you would go through that aisle, like the final like checkout aisle, and there would be that like clip strip of them hanging there, the little strawberry ones. No, not the Fun Dips.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the Fun Dips, but the Pop Rocks are obviously they pop and shit. Yeah.
Pop Rocks is the way to go. I loved Pop.
Let me ask you this: what the fuck is that spoon for the Fun Dips made out of?
It's made out of sugar. Yeah, it's just sugar candy.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Dude, do you know?
Dude, I can't believe I'm remembering.
Wait, you're not eating
you threw it away. What are you, a fucking retard? That was half the candy in the whole thing.
Yeah, no, you get it wet. You dip it. When it's done, you eat this.
What were you licking on your finger? You mongoloid
fool!
I think I just emptied the pouch into my mouth like a monster,
dude. This is so. It's so funny you mentioned that because I was going to say a second ago. I remember from grade school this kid who was dumb, not quite as fucking retarded as you apparently, because he still realized that the dipstick was candy, and so he would crunch through. He would put the whole dipstick in his mouth, crunch through it, and then he would tear off the top and pour all the candy powder in his mouth. And I was always like, Josh, like, you're wasting all of your candy experience in like 2 seconds on the playground. Like you could be enjoying candy all throughout history class or whatever, like or whatever fucking classes they have when you're 9. Yeah, Kyle, you ate that like a fool. You were throwing away candy like a dunce. You didn't notice how when you suck on it, it gets smaller? Like
I never sucked on it. Like why?
You gotta suck on it.
Yeah.
I didn't see the point. I thought it looked like a piece of
Just open those
clay.
pretty little lips and suck on
it.
I thought it was like a piece of clay or something, or you know how like
Sometimes
those
as a
little bottles come in those.
Suck on it. I just let it exist in my mouth for a longer period of time.
You know the little wax bottles that had
those are terrible. I hated those wax bottles.
It's called spoon warming, and it's nice.
What are you doing? What is this bit you're doing? It's getting weird.
Kyle, did you actually like
there
those
people out there that get this?
And my younger brother loves chili, and so he would buy these chili cheese Fritos, and his breath would fill up the entire fucking car, and it would smell rancid after he'd eaten those chili cheese Fritos. And I don't like chili because I don't like beans. I remember reason it was talking about this with my wife like a few months ago that I realized why I like don't like beans really. Is she was like, why? Did you ever like have an experience? And I was like, well, I mean, there was that one time at dinner when I was a kid with chili, but I don't know. And she's like, well, tell me about that. And I was like, well, yeah, I was a young kid at dinner, and my mom made chili, and I didn't like chili. I didn't like hate it the way I do now. Like I didn't like it, and it wasn't my favorite. And so I sat down and I started to eat some, and then I felt like I was going to throw up. Like I just randomly felt like, you know how fucking 7-year-olds are, just randomly like, oh, I'm feeling like I'm going to vomit. And I was like, I feel like I'm going to throw up. And I was sitting there in front of my fucking chili. Everybody else at the table's gone because my dad has already made the decree that I cannot get up until the chili's finished. And I would not eat it because I felt so bad. And I remember sitting there and I like took another bite of this getting cold chili, probably cold by now. And then I just vomited what the chili I'd eaten like back into the bowl, and was like so afraid of my dad being upset with me that I was like more willing to take my chances with the fucking vomit in my bowl than I was like him getting mad at me. And I remember like thinking about eating that and being like, I just can't. I went to bed without dinner. I went to bed without dinner because he was like, you're going to eat that until like, you're going to finish your dinner. I threw up and he's like, you're going to finish dinner. I was like, oh, I'll go to bed without dinner. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like,
you know, I'm sure there's plenty of times when like my dad like freaked out and he shouldn't have, but it was never at dinner. Between you spilling the milk and this one having to eat his chili, y'all had some traumatic dinner experiences. I've been yelled at and scolded, and Dad's had to apologize to me before, but not at dinner. God damn, boys.
I've been spooked at many times. Just not quite like Woody. Woody's dealt with some very real shit.
Well, I'm sorry to both of you.
I'm fine. Look at how well adjusted I am.
You should see every time Taylor.
No, he still finishes his meals to this day.
Every time Taylor eats a bowl of chili, he vomits. Now he can't.
I can't eat chili. I can't.
Really?
I have trouble like eating beans. I just get like that texture makes me want to vomit now, and it's not because of the taste. No. It's not because of any of that. I really have an aversion to that.
Does your dad know he ruined chili for you?
No, because there have been times where like, this is funny. Like I was coming back from, I think it was the time in 2015 when I moved back from Idaho, and he like was like, oh, we're all having dinner at my house tonight. And it's like, oh, okay, great. And it's like, we're having chili. And it was like, and then immediately like I get a little anxious because I remember that experience, and I don't want to repeat that. And so I will, if there is chili being served, I will eat nothing, which you may underestimate as a feat for me to truly eat nothing.
You were more afraid.
Party.
So is that it? We calling it or no?
Lefty, do you want to call
I think Lefty's given up.
Yeah, I think Lefty can't go any longer because
my ass is sore.
I think Lefty's a big old pussy.
Yeah, guys, we'd have had a 9-hour PKA if it wasn't for Lefty.
Yeah,
that was the plan.
We've done 9s now. Lefty wasn't with us then. We've done 9s.
Yeah, before Lefty got here, PKA was 9 hours long.
That's how it used to be.
That's how it
and
was.
Lefty was like, I got to get to my clan meeting.
I showed up. I showed up. I'm like, there's two things I hate. One, people that aren't white. Two, long ass freaking shows.
Oh, buddy, did you ever just step into one? Oh, that will be used.
So that's Painkiller already, episode 126. Our guest, Mercadurka. Sub and like and favorite and do all those things. And Lefty, I don't even know. Is he still a guest?
Lefty, he's a racist. I saw him in a KKK wardrobe.
If you're looking for a partnership, come to your boy Wings' channel. I'll hook you up.
There you go.
Before you do that, go to my channel.
Our show 5% off. City Council deny that allegation.
Taylor,
Even
post a
crazier.
comment, Taylor. Post a comment.
Post a public comment.
No, here's your comment. Here's your comment.
When are they going to turn on the lights, Daddy?
Right after dark, Amy. It'll light up the whole lawn.
Will it light up the whole world, Daddy? Light up the whole world. Light up the whole world.
Wings uncouth is the word. If you guys are out there, this is a good vocabulary word for you to add to your repertoire. Uncouth. He has no couth. He has never had any couth, and he never will have any couth.
And we love him for it. I'm texting him again. I wish he was here.
Yeah, he needs to get on here because we need his uncouth dirtiness injected into the show, like
you want somebody that'll use wet platinum a lot and then come on and rave about how awesome it is? Wings of Redemption. And
yeah, in like a dirty way. He'd be like, yeah, I poured it all over my girlfriend's belly button.
He would too.
I poured it all over, and then I got a little carried away, and I poured the whole bottle all over, and I got her all slippery.
He'd be like, yeah, I give it an A+ on the back hole, an A- on the middle hole, and an A+ again back around on the boobies. Oh, no. This is good shit right here.
Yeah, I was fucking them boobies, and then it got so slippery
all right, back on.
that I lost my balance, and I fell, and I on the floor, and I slid all the way across the house.
Do we need a new topic?
Yes.
I enjoy teaching my kids to play ball.
Funding for the Apple Bowl is made possible in part by